I've got the short, the next short. There's 2 shorts that I'm promoting at the moment. I am trying to think more about. There's Creedence Clearwater Revival is a phonic benefit coming up in June. I'm not sure the date. I'll check the date in a bit, but there's a tribute band coming up in June. But also these shorts that are getting some views, but whether that will feed back. What is interesting when I play this, I've got the short on the screen at the moment, but when I play it, it goes and looks for the longer version and plays that somehow. It was doing that last week as well. So we'll see. This is more. This clip is more about education. So you've already described how learning platforms do exist, and to some extent are working. But you don't think people would give up completely on a campus or a school? They'd need to meet up sometimes.
Yeah, we were discussing this earlier, weren't we? I think personally, in terms of like university, college, this type of thing, that people will want the social aspect, the in-person social aspect. I know that's why a lot of radio students. Sorry, I was going to say radio students. That's why a lot of students. Sorry, we've got some feedback going on here.
It's all right. Some headphones. I'll put them back.
So I was going to say that's a lot of people like to go to uni to socialise. Actually, University of Exeter, I think, does have its own radio show, doesn't it? Still,
they've got their own radio station, and the Digital Humanities Lab has got a studio as well.
Wow. So what I was trying to say is that students, I think, will always want the social aspect, the in-person social aspect. I think being at home can be very isolating, cut off. I think more and more courses will go online. From what I understand, more and more courses are actually going online, but some can be done like obviously by Zoom these days as well. I think like they can have like lectures put somewhere like on a platform, and then they can do like live lectures using Zoom, for example, now, which is an online platform as well. So that obviously changes the landscape of study. But I think people will always want to actually have that in-person contact. Look at cafes and restaurants; they're doing really well, especially lots of cafes and bars, because people want to have the social aspect of meeting people in real life. It's like an experience now that's getting more rare, so more people want it, if you know what I mean.
Right, sure. Well, that does seem to be true. Since lockdown, the cafes have taken over the city centre pretty much.
And I think that's why, because people crave that in-person contact and connection. Being online is not enough. The more people work from home, the more isolated they feel, the more they want to go out. That's why a lot of people meet at the Tech Exeter event, isn't it? Because a lot of us are working from home on whatever we're doing. We want to meet people in real life and connect with human beings. Do you know what I mean?
Right, sure.
Which is a benefit of radio. You know, you're hearing a real person here and now as well.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. And I think that discussion will carry on around Tech Exeter and the university as well. The Tech Exeter conference is usually held at the business school. So the next Tech Exeter breakfast is June, first Thursday of June. Starts about 8:30, and I'll go back to trying to get there from the drama show. The drama show is between 8 and 10, but I can pre-record large parts of it and get across to the Innovation Hub and back again. Takes about a quarter of an hour. It's part of the 15-minute city idea. Most of the centre of Exeter is not far away. It's quite concentrated as compared to a lot of places. And I will see what people think about what a campus is going to look like. I think it's going to be some sort of blended or hybrid situation whereby people are in a lecture hall or a major library some of the time, but not all of the time. I think it's going to be much more distributed. But that's the sort of thing we can talk about through social media or bits of radio or whatever. but there'd be that's one occasion anyway. The Tech Exeter breakfast, when some of this will come up, and I'll report back on it. This show is a reality show. The We Don't Know show is not fiction. Everything is more or less based on fact, whereas the drama show, there is invention, or there can be some invention. Yeah, I think that's. I'll explain that again later on.